نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وظللنا عليكم الغمام وأنزلنا عليكم المن والسلوى كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم وما ظلمونا ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين واستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح يا فتاح يا فتاح صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم الأمين Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The ayah that I want to share with you today is ayah number 57 from Surah Al-Baqarah. Ayah number 57 and chapter number 2, Surah Baqarah, ayah number 57. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the children of Israel. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning some of His favors. The reason why I want to share this ayah with you is because a very powerful transition is happening inside this ayah. A very powerful transition. And in order for you to understand that transition, I want to set a scene for you. I want to lay down a scene for you. And in that scene, there is a teacher. And that teacher has two sections of students, Group A and Group B. Now, Group A is sitting on his right side, and Group B is sitting on his left side. And there is a gap in between. Group A took the test yesterday and they failed. And Group B, they're going to do the same test tomorrow. And this is the day in between. Do you understand the situation so far? Group A took the test yesterday and they failed. Group B is going to take the same test tomorrow, and this is the day in between. So teacher walks into the class and he starts yelling at Group A, because these are the guys who failed the test. Their test happened yesterday and they failed the test. So teacher walks into the class and he starts yelling at Group A. And he's telling them that how much I did for you. I did the review for you. I gave you all the answers. I gave you the copy of the test the day before of the test. I gave you even the copy of the test. But still you failed? I don't understand what more I could do for you to pass the test. Still you failed? So he's yelling at Group A. But at the same time, while this is happening, Group B is sitting there. And they are watching them. And some of them in Group B, some of them, they are making fun of Group A. And they're saying, look at these guys. Our teacher did so much for them, but still they failed. And they are just making fun of them. They are into real trouble now. And our teacher got them right. So they are making fun of them. But there are some other students in Group B, and they are the smarter ones. And they are terrified as this is happening. They are really scared as this is happening. And they're telling themselves, tomorrow is our exam. And we might get into the same trouble. So they are really terrified. Now the teacher, he's yelling at Group A and he's telling the students of Group A that, you guys are so pathetic that I don't even want to talk to you anymore. So he turns over and he turns to Group B. And he says to Group B, by the way, your exam is tomorrow. So he turns to Group B and he says to Group B, your exam is tomorrow. And by the way, these people, they didn't fail me. They failed themselves. And he's referring to them as they, as if they are not existing anymore. He's just completely ignoring them. So keep this in your mind while I share this ayah with you. Hopefully, inshallah, this ayah will become more easy for you to understand if you have this scene in your mind. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَظَلَّلْنَا عَلَيْكُمُ الْغَمَامَ I shaded you, meaning the people of Bani Israel. Allah is talking to the people of Bani Israel. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I shaded you by means of clouds. Ghamam means thick clouds, rainy clouds, which can prevent the sunlight. So Allah is saying, I shaded you by means of cloud, because the people of Bani Israel, they were in desert. They needed shade. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is miraculously providing them shade by the means of clouds. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكُمُ الْمَنَّ وَالسَّلْوَى I shaded you with these clouds, and then I sent down for you man and salwa. Man, it was a kind of weed that they can grow in the middle of desert. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would send down grains that they grow and make bread out of it. And salwa was a kind of bird that they would go and catch, and it won't fly away, it won't run away. So it's a kind of bird. So Allah says, I sent down for you man and salwa. I shaded you with the clouds, and I sent down for you man or salwa. So their shade is taken care of, their carbohydrates is taken care of, their proteins is taken care of. And eventually Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give them water. You all know 12 springs of water. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give them water. So they are surviving through impossible odds, and there is a list of favor. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling them that I did this for you, I did this for you, and I did this for you. And by the way, if you notice, so far the ayah is in you. So far the ayah is in you. Kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. Even the next part of the ayah is in you as well. Kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. No, not kulu min tayyibati. What's the next part of the ayah? Yes, kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. Same ayah. Kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. You eat, you consume from the good and pure things that I have provided for you. Can you understand me so far? The ayah so far is in you, second person, as if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to them right in front of them. You, I shaded you, I gave you manosalva. You eat and consume from the things that I have provided you. Now logically speaking, the rest of the ayah should be in you as well. Right or wrong? Because so far the ayah is in you, so the next part of the ayah should be in you as well, logically speaking. But listen to what Allah is saying. وَمَا ظَلَمُونَا وَلَكِنْ كَانُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ يَظْلِمُونَ, as opposed to وَمَا ظَلَمْتُمُونَا وَلَكِنْ كُنْتُمْ أَنفُسُكُمْ تَظْلِمُونَ, that you didn't wrong me, you wronged your own self. Instead of saying that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying they didn't wrong me, they wronged themselves. So the first part of the ayah is in you, the second part of the ayah is in they. So what is the point of this transition? Remember the teacher that I've told you in the beginning? He's yelling at group A, but then he ignores them completely as if they are not even worthy of being mentioned. They are not even worthy of being addressed. And he turns over and he starts talking to group B, and they say, and he said to them, you know, these people, they didn't fail me, they failed themselves. So what is the point of this transition? That's the most powerful point of this ayah. That's the reason why I'm sharing this ayah with you. What's the point of this transition? The point of this transition is that when you read the ayat of the people of the past, when you read the ayat of the previous nation, you don't say, look at them. Look what Allah is saying about them. Look at all the things that Allah did for them. And what did they do to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in return? And yes, Allah got them right. Allah got them good. No. You didn't read the ayat of the people of the past to say such kind of stuff. The ayat is not about them anymore. The first part of the ayah was about them. But the second part of the ayah is about you. Allah is not even addressing them anymore. The second part of the ayah is about you. You better be careful now. You guys are next. Be ready. You don't fall into the same kind of troubles. Next part of the ayah is about you. I know that probably you heard in lectures before that we read the stories of the people of past so that we don't repeat the same mistake. This analysis we are not drawing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already embedded this lesson in the Quran. Allah doesn't want you to read the stories of the people of past with the sense of supremacy. With the sense of supremacy. Allah doesn't want you to read the stories of the people of the past and say, look at those people. Look at what they did. Look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did for them, and look at what they did to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in return. No. Allah wants you, when you read the story of the people of the past, you think about your own self as well. When you are when you're reading the stories of the people of the past, you think about yourself. And you think about that, I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants for you. So the wrong impression to get from the stories of the people of the past in the Quran is the sense of supremacy, that we are better than them. This is the wrong impression. The right impression, the right attitude to get from the stories of the people of the past is to think about your own self. Is the sense of humility, is to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, we are in the same exact position that these people were before. We are in the same exact position. Ya Allah, you guide us. Ya Allah, you give us tawfiq, that we don't fall into the same kind of mistakes that these people committed. This is the right sense of attitude. This is the right attitude that we need to get out of these ayat. So we need to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who read and understand the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us. You know, Allah is teaching us in the Quran. وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. Allah is teaching you. وَاللَّهُ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ. Because Allah knows each and everything. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among those who understand and reflect the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us good student of His book. وَآخِرُ دَعْوَانَا الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ.